So I would like to thank PR team led by Brian and his team, organizing a lot of very meaningful and useful workshops, which help to equip the members of District 51 to prepare on their journey, whether it's recruitment or self-improvement, and whether you're going to use this skill, all this skill of what you learn in workshop at work is really, to me, is all really very relevant to what we need. And today, the workshop is poster copywriting and content creation using ChatGPT. ChatGPT is one AI generator which most of us are using. Even people like Betty, I see that she's nodding her head. That means she's using. So we learn how to survive. I use the word survive in this world with all this new knowledge, and we need to learn in order to keep us up to date. And we need to blend into the culture as well. But we face a lot of challenges, how to use this thing effectively, how to use this thing to reach our target audience and then achieve our outcome. And today, what our speaker is going to talk about is how to use this for poster copywriting and also how to create content. Which these are the two things very, very essential in this era, because people's attention span is very short nowadays. If you cannot catch them, they will just go away. So how are we going to leverage on these two skills to help us in recruitment membership and also to leverage our visibility in the workplace as well? So stay tuned for this 1.5 hours. And I would like to thank our speaker, distinguished Toastmaster Ricky Su, for spending your time with District 51, sharing your knowledge as well. So without further ado, I would like to pass back to Toastmaster of the Day, Nelson, to continue the agenda. Thank you, Nelson.
All right. Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Camilo, for give us an amazing opening speech. All right, before we start the workshop session, I would like to ask you guys a question. Who do you know? Did anybody know ChatGPT? Please type in the box yes or no. All right. Many of them said yes. All right. Second question. Did anybody use ChatGPT in our daily life, like for making poster for copywriting and making poster image when you guys beside Toastmaster and in Toastmaster, yes or no? All right. Some of them say no. Many of them say yes. And some of them using Copilot, Microsoft Copilot. So last question. Who do you guys think you guys use a ChatGPT? You guys a beginner, intermediate, or so? Please type in the chat box. All right. Many of them are beginner and some of them are intermediate. All right. Now without further ado, let's move on to our workshop for today. So before we start the workshop for today, I want to brief out the speaker first, distinguished Toastmaster Ricky Su. So distinguished Toastmaster Ricky Su have an experience in AI automation developer, have an inspiring speaker and evaluator in Toastmaster, and he also founded and turned around 10 clubs in Toastmasters. All right, now without further ado, may I invite distinguished Toastmaster Ricky So to take over the workshop session for today. Distinguished Toastmaster Ricky So, take it away.
Thank you very much, District 51, PR team, and fellow Toastmasters for this opportunity and for allowing me to share what I know about poster creation or copywriting using ChatGPT and also content creation. Now, there's one thing that I have not told the organizer yet, and that is about my middle name. Someone just gave me a middle name, and that is AI, Ricky AI Su. Why? Because I have been posting about AI on my social media, on my LinkedIn, on my Facebook And he saw that and he said, from now on, you are Ricky AI Su. So I want to thank social media also because it shapes my public image. Okay, just kidding. He's kidding with me, so I'm kidding with you. But I told this joke to the participants of one workshop, and there was one auntie who said, "Oh, AI, that is I, and in Mandarin it means love. So if you teach well today, we will continue to eye you. But if you do not teach well, we will stop eyeing you." All right, I got it. So in order for you to continue to eye me, I'm going to give you all this. Allow me to share my screen now. And this is the workshop about poster copywriting. That is part number 1. And part number 2 is about content creation. And by the end of this 1.5 hours, I hope I'll be able to share with all my fellow Toastmasters here about 2 things. That is, number 1, how I've been using ChatGPT to do my copywriting, not only for Toastmasters events, but also for other purposes as well. And number 2, I hope you learn how to repurpose or adapt whatever you have produced today for different mediums. For example, sending email, posting on the website, or even giving a short speech. And I know that most of you are very humble. Yesterday, I looked at the Google Sheet and I found that most of you say that you are beginner in this. And some of you even say you don't have any idea about Gen AI. So I am going to adapt the content towards the beginner to the intermediate level. But at the very end, I will also include some useful materials for the advanced users as well. All right, next is for learning together. So I would like to invite you to log into your ChatGPT account on your laptop now. Okay, and I hope you are joining this session from your computer so that it is easier for you to share your screen later on, because this is a workshop and we will have some group work later on. And there are 2 parts in this workshop. Part 1, I'll share about 20 minutes. Then you will do something in group or even individually, okay, for 15 minutes. And that is part 1. Part 2, I'll share another 15 to 20 minutes. And then you will also do some exercise in group or individual. And then there's a wrap up. And then I would like to invite you to complete your exercise later and share your work. So how are you going to share your work? In ChatGPT, there's a button at the top that is called share. Okay, you click on that button, you can create a link, then you can copy the link and post into our WhatsApp group or in our Zoom chat so that we can access your work later on. Then we will give some peer review on your work. Now, if you have any question, you can ask in the chat, or if you have very urgent question, then you can stop me. And I want to invite you to turn on your video as well, if that is possible. So next, now, why do we want to promote our meetings, our events? When I first joined Toastmasters 9 years ago, and it was a new club, and the company asked me, okay, which position you want to take? So I've been thinking maybe VPPR, because VPPR, there's a word president in there. I'm one of the vice president, yet it is one of the easiest job, just about poster and social media. So I didn't make the wrong choice. Later on, I learned out about PR. And later on, as a president, I also learned out about this formula. This is my own formula. It might not apply to you. And that is attract, convert, engage. First, we attract guests to our meetings, to our events. Then we convert them to become our members, or in the outside words, customers. And then later on, we will engage them with speech slots, with our club activities, with the club experience, so that they come in again and again. So imagine this is a wheel, this is a cycle. So you attract, convert, and engage and keep on doing the same thing. I think your club success plan will be there. So why promote event? That comes to the first part, that is attraction. How you're going to attract people to your meetings. Then later take a photo, post on the social media, and then more people will get curious and they will come, they'll be attracted to your club again. And there will become a snowball effect, and that will become bigger and bigger, and that will attract many members to your club. And today is about copywriting. Copywriting is important. Now, poster is very important. Copywriting is also important because when we send it out in social media, in WhatsApp, and in other mediums, we don't just send the poster, we also send the text that goes along with the poster. And to craft that particular text, and that is copywriting. It is a way for persuasive writing. Now in Toastmasters, we learn persuasive speaking, but in copywriting, we learn persuasive writing. For what purpose? For marketing purpose, for recruitment purpose, and so on. So we want to target the right group of people so that we can inspire action through our compelling messages. And we also need to adapt our message to that particular audience group that we want to target. Now, I want to demonstrate more than I want to speak. And in fact, I want you to do more work than I do later on. So how about now we go on to ChatGPT and just watch a demonstration. Okay, here I am in ChatGPT. So you can see there are two parts here, the left part, the right part. Okay, the left-hand part is about my past conversations, and the right part, and there's a box for me to type in here. So what I can do is I will ask ChatGPT to write a copy, a text for me that goes along with an event poster. So I will attach a file. I'll look for one event poster. Okay, let me look for one. Okay, just take today's workshop. So I'm not going to type anything. I will just upload the file and see what it says. So normally it will give a summary of what the poster is about. So from here, you can already get some very basic information. But what you want is persuasive writing, not just informative text. That's why we need to refine it a little bit. So just talk to ChatGPT as you talk to your friend. Okay, and we call it prompting. Why prompt? Sometimes I feel like when my wife is not speaking to me, I need to prompt her in a way that she will speak to me. Okay, so same goes to ChatGPT. When it is not giving you the output that you want, you need to know how to prompt. You need to know the strategies and techniques so that ChatGPT will give the kind of thing you want, okay, out of using it. So here is my prompt. Okay, I want to promote this event to Toastmasters members in District 51. Write a persuasive piece, persuasive text, okay, whatever it is, so that I can send out using WhatsApp. All right, so let's see how it responds. So here it is giving me some information already. So dear District 51 Toastmasters, are you ready to take your content creation skills to the next level? So these are the event details. So you can see it is making use of emoji. And what is in for you? Okay, so this is a credential of the speaker. So after attending this, you can write compelling copy effortlessly. I hope so. And also there's a call to action at the end. And for any update, you can follow this particular link. Okay, and there's a final call to action here. So if you want, you can just copy this particular piece of information and put into your WhatsApp. Now, how many of you think this is good enough? Okay, you can raise your hand. So although I think this is good, but it can be better. Okay, how? Now, a few ways. Number one, that is, okay, try not to repeat what's already on the poster unless necessary. Stress on the benefits for the participants in this workshop. Okay, now minor spelling mistakes and grammatical mistakes doesn't matter because ChatGPT can help you to correct minor mistakes. Okay, so now it is going to skip certain information like the location, the date, and the time because we all can get it from the poster. But instead, this is a better copy because it stressed on the benefit a little bit more. And in fact, I find this quite interesting already. Okay, and if you want, you can further refine it so that it becomes something that you can send out. Okay, I want to target all Toastmasters members, not just District 51. And include a few more emojis into the message and include a contact person. Okay, I'm not too sure whether the contact person is in the poster or not. So here, there's another message that you can send out to people in WhatsApp. Okay, so there's no contact person in the poster. That's why you cannot get it. So you can fill it up yourself. Okay. Ask them to contact DPRM, Brian. Okay, 012-123-4567. Okay, so it will try to refine a better copy for you. Okay, so here it is. Now, your ChatGPT might be a little bit different from mine because I'm using the paid version or ChatGPT Plus. And if you're really serious in doing some work using AI, I would recommend you to use the paid version instead of the free version because you do not want to be limited. Okay, we don't want to see that after 10 minutes or so, you cannot use it anymore. Okay, so for more unlimited usage, you can go for the paid version. And in fact, I'm going to give you a magic here. I'm going to change the model into GPT-4o with Canvas. All right, so this is a new feature in ChatGPT, and I'm going to say, put this copy in Canvas and work on it together. All right, so it will give you some magic. It will put the whole copy into a different window, and so that we can now collaborate with ChatGPT to work on it together. Okay, what happened to it? Okay, open it. Oh, it's not responding. Okay, never mind. I'll just copy this. Okay, I'll start a new chat. Okay, put this in Canvas. Don't change anything. All right, so how many of you have seen this feature before, Canvas? It's just out a few weeks ago. All right, if you have used Google Docs before, I believe you have. This is a bit similar. So now on the right-hand side, there's a our poster copy is here. So we can go for this button here and we can ask it to suggest what to edit. And then it will give some suggestions over here on the right-hand side. Okay, on the right-hand side, consider adding some introductory line. Okay, why content creation is important. Okay, now if you buy this suggestion, you can apply this evaluation into the text itself. You can click on apply, and then it will change the part of the message so that it becomes a better copy. So let's take another one. Okay, consider breaking this sentence into two for better readability. Okay, that is important. Instead of one long sentence, why not break them into two or three? Okay, apply. Okay, and then it will change the text also. Okay, so I hope now it is easier to read. Okay, now after that, okay, all this I don't want to apply. I just close them. If you find this copy is a little too long, you can go for this button and then you can shorten it. You can adjust the length, make it shorter. All right. And then it will rewrite the whole thing and make it shorter. And if you find that you want to target to a more sophisticated group of people, okay, you want to make the language a little bit more formal, you can go for this reading level. Okay, now is the current level. I want to make it a little higher, and that is college level. And so I apply, and then it is going to change the language into a more sophisticated level. But I always suggest, okay, instead of going for difficult language, why not we go for the lowest one, kindergarten level, and see what it comes out with. So this particular text, okay, even 5-year-old can read, and for us adult, no problem at all. You can see the language is different already. Our teacher instead of our speaker. Okay, with this, I am going to stop my sharing for now. Let me go back to my slides. All right, there's one more thing I'd like to share with you before we go for the group exercise. And here is the thing. Now, copywriting has been in the marketing space for a long time, and there are certain best practices we can use in order to make a good marketing copy. And these are some of the examples. Okay, so instead of reading here, so why not we go to ChatGPT again? Okay, we ask it for some information. Okay, what are 5 principles of good copywriting? Okay, don't change the copy yet. Okay, I don't want you to change my copy. That's why I specify that I do not want you to change. Okay, so it says that the copy should be clear, it should be engaging, it should be benefit driven for the audience, and there should be a call to action, and there should be an audience focus. Don't always talk about you or me, okay? Our meeting is on the 2nd and 4th Sunday, okay? We meet here in this place. Don't always talk about us only, but focus on the benefit of the members or the guests. Okay, by coming to our meetings on the 2nd and 4th Sunday, you get to hear this, you get to learn that, and so on. Okay, now that it has given you some best practices for copywriting, so we will ask it, incorporate these principles into the marketing copy in the canvas. Okay, by the way, the right-hand side, this window is called canvas. Okay, so now it is changing the whole thing, and then it is evaluating its own copy and then applying the evaluation on itself and give you this final copy. Okay, so if you like this copy already, you can click on this button and there's a add final polish, okay, for a final check. And then it will, wow, all right. So this is the one. So now I think you can use this copy, just copy it and put into WhatsApp. And that is. Okay, so I'll go back to our normal ChatGPT. Now, I know that some of you might not have this latest ChatGPT, but later on in the exercise, you can use the normal ChatGPT, which is GPT 4.0, I hope. Okay, and then just type here in order to prompt ChatGPT. Okay, so you just need to take a few more prompting in order to get what you want. All right, so with this, I'll go back to my slides. You'll be getting these slides a bit later on. I will change it a little bit so that it complies with our branding guide. Then I think the organizer will send it to you. So next, we are going to do an exercise. All right, I want you to do the work instead of I keep on talking. So I understand that, okay, we will be divided in a few groups, maybe 5 groups, I'm not sure. Okay, so in each group, you only have 15 minutes, okay, which is enough time because ChatGPT can help you to do things very fast, no problem, okay? But sometimes if you keep talking and keep gossiping, 15 minutes is also not enough for you. So don't waste your time, okay? Go into your group, okay, and immediately decide, okay, whose computer you are going to use in order to do this exercise. Okay, so try to find one who is using a computer to log on now, who is using ChatGPT, and if possible, one who is using ChatGPT Plus version or the paid version so that you won't be stopped while doing the exercise in the 15 minutes. Huh? Okay, so go into your group, choose the person, choose the computer, choose the leader, and later on, you choose one event, okay, that you want to promote to fellow Toastmasters or guests. It could be your club meeting, it could be COT, it could be club contest, it could be even district workshops. It's up to you, okay? So use my method just now in ChatGPT to generate a copy for marketing on the WhatsApp, okay? The medium now is WhatsApp. Later on, we will go to other mediums as well, but now we focus on just WhatsApp. Okay, then keep on prompting ChatGPT so that it helps you to refine your copy. And later on, you need to share the link and put in the chat. Okay, how are you going to do that now? So for example, I am here. Okay, there's a share button over here on the top right side. I click share, and then I can click create link. And then you can go to our WhatsApp group and paste the link there, or you can go to Zoom chat here and paste the link there so that afterwards I can click on your link and I can see what you do and comment on your work accordingly. Is that fine, everyone? So I hope that you have shared the link in our WhatsApp group. If you're not in a group, you can also share here in Zoom chat, so that we can give you a little evaluation. How many participants are there today?
50 plus.
Oh, okay, I think I can resume now. Okay, let me share my screen. All right, I believe this is Gary's group, right? Hi, Gary.
Hi, Ricky.
Oh, so you're promoting your evaluation bookshop, right?
Just happened to open this poster.
Oh, okay. Okay, I don't see any poster here, but
Because I refreshed into a new chat already.
oh, all right. So here is the copy. Okay, so this is the final output. This is your final copy.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
That is fine.
Wait,
What we wish to see is also the process of creating it. Okay,
okay,
but
1 second. 1 second.
all right. I'll wait for you.
We cannot share one.
Is it because there's a picture?
No.
What does it say?
Or sharing conversation with user uploaded image is not yet supported.
Okay, because you are using free version, right?
Yeah, lor, yeah, lor.
It's fine there. All right. So, okay, let's go back to my side before I comment on the work. So in ChatGPT, we can be as precise as we can, as specific as we can. Okay, specify who we want to target, what is our objective, and so on. And then we can specify the format. For example, how many words? Maybe in WhatsApp, you want to limit to only 100 words to make it shorter. And then you might want to use emotional appeal as well. So you might want to direct ChatGPT, okay? So after reading the message, I want the readers to be able to feel hopeful, okay, or joyful, okay? So that ChatGPT will instill that kind of emotions in the message. And then you take an iterative approach. That means you keep on trying, keep on refining, and then keep on testing. Okay, now I'll go back to Gary's one. Okay, at one glance, okay, now you can, after we have produced a copy, we can all read it for ourselves. If you receive such a message, would you be reading it or not? Okay, that is the first test. I can feel that most of the information is already inside. The problem is on WhatsApp, most of us might not be reading all messages. So how we are going to catch the attention at the beginning by using the headline, okay, is important. Okay, so you might want to get a even better headline here. For example, you can be a power evaluator, okay, and then add 2 emojis, and that might attract my attention more. And by the way, in ChatGPT, there are certain words they keep on using. For example, unlocking something, the power of something, the tipsy of something. Okay, so after you have read a lot of AI generated content, you will get used to all these wordings. Then you can smell when a copy is created using ChatGPT, you can find out, okay, now this is by ChatGPT. So in order for this to not to happen, you can also refine your copy by saying that, can you not use the word power or not? Can you not use the word unlock or not? Okay, so that it will sound more natural, sound less AI generated content. Okay, I would suggest use shorter sentences, okay, and shorter paragraphs as well. Why attend? Okay, and you might want to include a pain point at the beginning. Have you been a Toastmasters for 3 years, yet you lack the confidence to evaluate a speaker? Come to our workshop. Okay, now you have pointed out the pain point of the person as well as giving a solution. All right, thank you, Gary's group. A round of applause for you, Gary, and your team. Okay, next. Okay, let me look into the Zoom chat. So I'll be going quickly on the other 3 works. And this one, area P1 and P2 joint contest, is it? Wow, okay. There's an image here. So generate a WhatsApp message. Can I check with the group? Did you upload any poster before this?
No, we did not. We just entered the prompt, then we generated the poster later.
Oh, I see. So I can see that ChatGPT is able to guess what it is about. Not bad. But sometimes it can become too general. So if possible, we try to give it some information beforehand. For example, just upload whatever text you have or whatever poster you have so that ChatGPT will understand what we want. Okay, generate a poster. Okay, this workshop is not about poster generation, it's about poster copywriting. But it is good that you try this Now, AI is not very sophisticated yet in generating poster. Okay, so that's why this one, you cannot really use it in Toastmasters. So can you revise the poster, okay, to be compliant? Okay, now I envision one day you can do this by uploading our branding manual to ChatGPT. Okay, it can read the whole PDF and then it can generate a poster that is compliant to our branding guidelines, but not now. Okay, thank you for generating all these posters. So the next one, we will have this. Okay, public speaking workshop. So here are the pain points of our members or the guests. And then here is the solution. Let's join Speechcraft. Okay, so you're putting the readers into imaginative mode. That is good. And here is the date and the time and so on. Oh, you put this message in, I see. Then here's the copy. Yeah. All right. So what I can suggest is, now it is up to you whether you want to put in the date, time, and the location or not. Okay, otherwise people can still get the information from the poster. Okay, thank you for this copyright. Right.
Actually, Ricky, what this copy is because where you saw it like so already done. It's because that when I started it like what you did, I uploaded the poster first and then I put and asked it to refine and etc. But when I did it because it's the free version, then I could not share link to you. So that's why I created new chat.
Yeah, correct. I should have anticipated this. Yeah, for conversation that contains images, you might not be able to share the link. All right, fine. Thank you for sharing. Let me go to the next one.
So you mean, sorry, Ricky, just now you mean that we don't necessarily need to put the sign update or something?
RSVP.
You mean the
The
date, time, and
the
so on?
RSVP.
Date, time, and location. For me, I would put.
Okay.
I will put. Okay, it's up to you.
Anything you want to help to comment to elevate the copywriting that we share from the Zoom?
Do you mean the
This
one?
one, yeah, because
no.
I'm in Catherine's session. I mean the breakout.
Okay, so this is a final copy now.
We tried a few times because we use some keywords like refine or use the word impactful. So we also put in to remain the content as original, and then it's simplified because too lengthy. We find that it will clutter the audience in terms of the messaging that we want them to get it.
Okay, so far this is the best copy. But if I were to give you a comment, maybe you can ask ChatGPT to try a different approach. Okay, you can say that I want you to take a storytelling approach. Okay, can you include personal anecdotes into the message and then craft the whole copy? So it might say something like, okay, imagine one day you'll be standing on the stage talking to 1,000 people in the auditorium and you feel confident and so on. Do you want this to happen in just 2 years' time? Come to our workshop. We will start the journey together with you. Okay, so tell a little story. Okay, take a storytelling approach. Another approach is emotional approach. Emotional approach. Okay. You can share a story of another person. Okay. I was in an embarrassed state. Okay. I went to the stage. I forgot my line and I couldn't say anything on the stage. It was a silent 2 minutes on the stage. How embarrassing it was. But later I came to Toastmasters. It changed my life. Okay, something like this. So this is another approach, emotional approach. So you can try different approach to get ChatGPT to generate the kind of copy you want. I hope this answered your question for now. Let me go to the next one.
Thank you, Quickie.
Or no more. Oh,
Hmm?
Okay, so is there any other group who have not posted in the group yet or in the chat? Okay, I hope I have not missed anyone. Okay, anyway, thank you for sharing.
One more came.
One more.
Hong.
One more, all right. Hong Wei. Okay, so this is your input and this is your output. All right, so this is Speechcraft. So I believe it is targeting the non-Toastmasters members or Toastmasters members. Okay, you decide. But for some clubs, we use Speechcraft to target non-Toastmasters members. So since you're targeting Toastmasters, okay, it is fine. Here, Toastmasters family, it is fine. Okay, otherwise you might want to make it more general, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and then try not to use our Toastmasters jargon a lot. Okay, if we are targeting outsiders. Join the Speechcraft. Okay, so this is a date and time. Vocal variety. Okay, for us Toastmasters, we know what is vocal variety. But for some people outside Toastmasters, they might not know. Okay, impromptu speaking. Some people might also not know about impromptu speaking. Okay, but this is at least better than saying table topics, because table topics is our jargon. Personal storytelling. Okay, yeah, people outside will know this. Limited seats. Okay, I would say that this is fine. Okay, this is a bit too long for a WhatsApp message. Okay, but those who are serious, they will read and look into it. So maybe sometimes in WhatsApp, we want to create first a very short message, maybe just about 100 words. Okay, then you might want to bring them into a group and then later on you can share a longer message, something like this. Okay, but if you need to write a long message like this, maybe you can start with something that is more attention grabbing. Like for example, what I shared just now, you can use the storytelling approach, emotional approach to appeal to people. Okay, you can say something like, imagine tomorrow your boss asks you to present on your product. What would you do? How are you going to structure your speech? How are you going to control your time? We learn all this in the Speechcraft Workshop 2024. Okay, then you can follow with whatever you say. So we try to start with the audience first, start with the readers first, start with their needs, then only come to our solutions. All right, is there any more? Oh, sorry, what is this Speechcraft JFIF? I think I might not able to open it. Okay, if there's no more, so I'll be going to part 2.
Hello, Ricky.
Yes.
Hello. Yeah, may I ask? Just now I just managed to change the wordings and all, but now the pictures cannot be changed, right? From the poster.
Are you the one who posted
The Toastmasters meeting on
posters,
Wednesday.
right? Okay, you're saying that the posters cannot be changed, cannot be refined.
Cannot be done here or what?
Yeah. First of all, today is not about making poster lah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
But secondly,
what I mean is, the chat cannot help us lah.
ChatGPT for now cannot help us in poster.
Okay.
Now it can generate picture, but then to refine it further, you need to use more than just ChatGPT. Okay, you cannot use just ChatGPT. You cannot start with a poster and then ask it to refine it, add some text into it. Okay, ChatGPT is not for this purpose for now.
So we just use the text only and then copy and transfer to the Canva or whatever. Okay, thank you. I think
yeah, right. But you can prompt ChatGPT that in a way that I want to design a poster. Okay, put the relevant information to show in the poster. Keep the text short. Okay, and see what it comes out with.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so you can see, so it is now generating this particular text that you can consider putting into your poster. Then you can just copy and paste into your Canva. All right. Thank you for all your work. Okay, give yourself a round of applause. Okay, you're starting to do something. Okay, now we are going back into the slides. Now, part 2 of this workshop is about adapting what you have produced just now for other mediums. What do I mean by other mediums? There are at least 6 of them for this workshop purpose, 6 of them. Okay, number 1 is social media. Okay, so how Facebook and Instagram work are different. Okay, so you need to adapt whatever you have produced just now. Okay, make it shorter so that it fits into Facebook and Instagram. Okay, so maybe on the social media, you need an even shorter message. Maybe just 1 paragraph, 2 paragraphs, or just 3 paragraphs at most. And if you post it on Twitter, or what we call X now, x.com, you might even need to limit it to 280 characters only. Okay, that is really, really short. And you might need to put in some hashtag as well. Okay, so maybe let me just give some examples here. Okay, I'm going to say adapt this copy for posting on my Facebook club page. Okay, see what it comes up with. Okay, still too long, but it is fine. So if you want to shorten it, you can say shorten it to 3 paragraphs. All right, this is more acceptable. Okay, now repurpose. Repurpose means adapt. Repurpose this copy for posting on x.com, which is Twitter. Twitter has got a limit on the message length, so you must keep it very short. Okay, it also has added some hashtag here so that when people search for Toastmasters on Twitter, okay, they might be able to find you. Okay, so this is how we can prompt ChatGPT to adapt to social media. Okay, next one is email. Sometimes we might want to send out to potential guests, potential members by email in our email list. So I can say here, okay, I want to send this out to my mailing list members. Okay, craft an email for me. Okay, be persuasive. Okay, use story. Okay, see what it comes up with. So the email subject title is unlock. You see, those AI likes to use certain words like unlock. Okay, I have become very sensitive on this so that I will try to filter out all these commonly used words. Okay, dear Toastmasters, imagine this. Now this is storytelling, and this is the solution. This is the event information. Okay, and this is the call to action. Okay, maybe I can just write here. Oops. Try not to use certain common words in AI generated text, such as power, unlock, okay, hipstry, and others. Okay, so you will filter out all these words to make it sound less AI generated. Okay, discover how to make content creation effortless with AI. Okay, that is better now. All right, Chekulim. Wow. Okay, which is the wow? Okay, next we will go to another medium. There's also another medium, okay, called website. And you might want to crop it into a blog post or even into a landing page. Now, in my opinion, ChatGPT is not very good in doing landing page. So for landing page, I might use another tool, and which is called Claude. Okay, I want to show you Claude first. So because I know it will take some time to generate the copy. Okay, I will copy this. I'll go to Claude. And then I will say, I want to create a landing page for this event below. Do it. Okay. So I know it will take some time, so we will come back to this later on. Let me focus on ChatGPT first. Now we are going to do blog posts. Okay, I want to create a blog post out of this. Do it. So it will suggest this is the blog post title or the page title, the heading. This is another heading. So this is the content you can put into your post. And then you can add some pictures, your poster into it. And then this is a complete post. Okay, very nice, beautiful. Okay, let's go to Claude and see. All right, so this is the landing page. And yes, you can see that the whole page has been generated out for you. And then for those of you who know how to do website, you can just download this by clicking on this button on the bottom right, download to file. Okay, then you can further edit and refine the web page from there. Okay, so I'm showing you Claude also, and not just ChatGPT. In fact, nowadays I use Claude a lot. Okay, any question? Hold on, because I have 3 more mediums to talk about. The next one is video. Okay, let's say you want to create a video. Now we are not generating video here. I mean the video script. Okay, turn this into video script. The video is for 2 minutes. All right, let's see what it comes out with. So this is a video. Okay, the narrator is going to say this: "Hi, Toastmasters, are you tired of spending this and that?" Okay, and then okay, so here's the caption for your video that you can put in. And then you keep on saying, "Well, I'm Ricky Su, DTM. Okay, I can help you." And finally, this is the whole video script that you can just paste into your video creation software, thanks to ChatGPT. Okay, next is a speech. Okay, now sometimes in club meetings or some contests, we have airtime. Okay, and during the airtime, we are going to give a short speech or the short picture about our club meetings, about whatever that comes in our club. So, and normally what we say is our club meets on the 2nd and the 4th Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Okay, in this particular location, we are also hybrid and so on. It's all about us, about me, about the club. Okay, we can also craft the short speech in a way that appeals more towards the audience. Okay, so you can say, you can put in here, I'm going to share about this event in a short speech in 1 minute. Write the pitch for me. Okay, so it will change everything. Oh, it is appearing on the left-hand side. Okay, fellow Toastmasters, let me ask you this. How many of you have found yourself exhausted on a Friday night? Okay, so instead of starting with our club, we start with the audience. Okay, now well, imagine a tool that helps you and so on, and then you give your solution. Okay, not bad. This is a good announcement. So I also urge my fellow Toastmasters, when you are given your A time, okay, please try to craft a table topics or a short speech that is more oriented toward the audience instead of yourself and your club. Okay, last but not least, can I just check with timer how much more time we have? Okay, I think only 2 more minutes, right? Okay, fine. So I'll just go very quickly. I want to introduce you to this platform, Gamma.app. In fact, my slides are created using this. Okay, you can go to create new. You can go to this one. Okay, so here you can say, I'm going to present this in slides. Give me the prompt so that I can put into Gamma.app. Okay, it comes out on the left-hand side. So it says this is the title slide, what you should include. This is slide number 1. Okay, and this is slide number 2, and so on. So I can copy this. I go to Gamma. Okay, and then I'll just continue. And then it will help me to generate the whole slides for me. And I can see that this is actually the future, okay, of presentation. Maybe PowerPoint will become something like this also in the future. So here I added the prompt, continue, generate. Okay, so it will do the magic for us. I know that, okay, whatever we generate here might not be compliant to our branding guidelines or the branding guidelines of your company, but it doesn't matter. We can always edit that later. So what you're going to do later is you click on this theme button, okay, then you can edit what background color you want to use, what font you want to use, what kind of pictures you want to use, okay? So due to time constraint, I'm not going to go through everything, but here I'm giving you a preview so that you can consider using this in the future. Okay, so after the magic, here is the product. Okay, not bad, right? Of course, you need to further refine it to make sure everything is fine. And there is a lot of commands around for you to refine it using AI. Okay, next, we are going to go to exercise. Okay, go back to your group just now. You already have an event, okay, that you wanted to promote just now. You need to just choose a medium. Okay, what medium? You can choose the simplest one will be social media. Okay, or if you're more adventurous, you can go to email, website, or even video script, or even a short speech. And then you choose a medium, and then you ask ChatGPT to adapt your content for that particular medium. Then you share your work later, okay, as you shared just now. Before we go to the group, let me go to... Oh, okay, it's done. Okay, fine. So any question before we break up? Is Gamma app free to use? Okay, free for certain credits. You'll be given certain credits to use it to produce a number of presentations. After that, you need to pay. Okay, I'm using paid version. Okay, for Claude, is it just click publish, then get the free landing page? Okay, you download to get the landing page, not publish. You publish in order to let other people see whatever you have done. Okay, if no more question, let's go back to our breakout room now. Thank you. See you in 15 minutes. I just want to say that since 2 years ago, AI has changed my life a lot. Okay, I'm in midlife crisis. I was in midlife crisis, and then I needed a new breakthrough. And AI gave me a new breath of life, okay? Because it allows me to see new possibilities that I can use, I can do in my industry and also beyond. And I hope that AI can change your life or change how you do your job right now so that it can make your life easier. So I urge all of us here to embrace AI, okay? And together with our human touch, we can make life better. All right, thank you very much, District 51. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Ricky. So now without further ado, let's move on to the question and answer session where every Toastmaster member can ask for about this workshop about how we use a copywriting in ChatGPT. All right, now without further ado, may I invite distinguished Toastmaster Ricky Su again to handle the question and answer session. Toastmaster Ricky, over to you.
Maybe we can limit into 1 or 2 questions because we are running out of time. Yep. If you have any urgent question now, you can raise it. Ricky, someone asked about the the caption body. It was created by you, right? Customized by
Yes.
you. Can
I've
you share the
already
link to us later on?
Yeah, I have already posted the link in the chat.
Okay, right.
Okay, I have a question. Can I? Okay, good day, everyone. I am So Mahmoud from Darul Aman Toastmaster. I just want to thank the organizers and Mr. Ricky for sharing his experience. Okay, I just want to go straight forward to my question. My question is, Mr. Ricky, you've been an experienced person who have been using ChatGPT, and now we know that ChatGPT is a public application which everyone uses. But now, since you mentioned that mostly when we use ChatGPT, it's going to generate words that when a professional sees that, the person will know that it's directly from ChatGPT. How can we use our own ChatGPT in making it very unique so that at least it can sound sometimes very human, emotional? I mean, how can we make it more unique? Thank you.
Okay, I'll give a short answer. Okay, you can try certain original approach. Okay, for example, instead of just uploading your event poster, okay, why not? Okay, why not you upload 2 files, event poster and the coffee that you are drinking? Okay, two pictures, and then you ask ChatGPT to link them together, create a new story with a new approach. Okay, then ChatGPT is very, very creative. Okay, it will come up with a very new way of promoting the event. Then from there you can refine it, and then that will look less like AI generated copy. Now, of course, we are human. We always need to do the final touch on everything that has been generated. We are the final decision maker. Thank you.
Okay. Any more questions?
Ricky, Lion here.
Hi.
Yes, what we are learning is ChatGPT, but in some companies or some industry, they propose to use Microsoft Copilot. Have you explored Copilot?
Yes.
And
you can do the same.
You can do the same. Is there any restriction or limitations between each of them?
Yeah, there are quite a number of tools right now in the market. Each of them has got its own pros and cons. Okay, for me, Copilot is popular because it's from Microsoft and then it is integrated in our software already. So I have to use it. Okay, but in terms of the result I find ChatGPT or Claude better. But this is only my personal opinion. Okay, but ultimately, it is not about whether the tools are good enough or not. It is whether our prompting strategies are correct or not. Okay, so it still depends on ourselves.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. With that, we shall conclude our workshop. Before this, let me do closing for this workshop. Manghua, can you share the slide? Okay, so okay, let's go to the next slide. We'd like to have feedback from you. So you can scan the QR code or maybe like click on the link in the chat box to give us some feedback to improve for our futures event or workshop. Right, you can do this later. Click on the links in the chat box. And I would like to also promote for our next workshops. Go to the next slide. Yep, Mao, go to the next slide. So we have actually completed 3 PR workshops to date, and the next 2 workshops will happen on 11th of 10 of November night. And this workshop is especially for those who want to learn how to use a Xiaohongshu platform. It's more to Mandarin Club lah, because Xiaohongshu is more on Mandarin and to promote your clubs in Xiaohongshu. And the last one will be on 30th of November on the video editing using CapCut. So if you want to learn more about Xiaohongshu, you can register or go to our Instagram or Facebook. We have released the poster and registration link. Mohua, you can go to the next slide as well. Okay, promote this event to your friends, or even you are not from Mandarin Club, I will urge you to join this. If you are someone who selling products or you want to set up your own social media on Xiaohongshu, right? For your life, for your own side business and all, you can also join this workshop to get some idea on it. So happen on 10th of November. And of course, we would like to thank DTM Rikisu for giving us some ideas on this very, I don't think it's new, but for most of us, it's quite new. Maybe some of us like first time using it, no idea what is generative AI about, what is ChatGPT. Okay, it at least gives us some starting point to really like hands-on using it to promote our clubs and so on. But I think important is get yourself really like try to use the tool and then improve along the way. This workshop is just a preview, right? For you to know what you can do using ChatGPT, or maybe like the cloud and also the other PowerPoint generation tools, right? Yeah. But important if you need to practice and then try to explore more, and then you will become expert not only to promote your clubs, but also maybe you can use this skill to earn some money or income, right, as a side business. And with that, I would like to end this session, and thank you everyone and have a great weekend.